everybody and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Leaf, that's my art nickname. I'm currently studying illustration at uni. And well, if you're not new here, welcome back! So firstly, my apologies for not making a video the other week. I was on holiday. I put a notice on my TikTok and on my Insta story. Paper. Bit of sticky paper. Yeah, I put a couple of notices on my socials explaining that I am going to be away, so I won't be as quiet on, so I won't be on there that much. That's what I meant to say. But I'm back now. I had a very nice time away. It was a good break to just chill out. I mean, I was still making art, doing a few bits and bobs, a few sketches, things like that, but nothing, nothing like big. So I'm going to show you some footage of what I was up to on my holiday and some very exciting footage, or I think it's exciting. I hope you enjoy it. I went to a very nice art shop. It was quite a small art shop, but you just don't really get shops like this back where I'm from there. You can only really get stuff online these days, and a shop like this is very rare. So I'll show you some footage of that. And of course, I did get some art supplies. Not a lot, well, mostly because what I did get was very, very expensive. I'm not going to tell you how much, but it was expensive. So I'm going to show you what I got. We're going to try them out, and hopefully you enjoy this video. So if you do, don't forget to subscribe for more, and you can follow me on my Insta and TikTok to see more of my art. Let's go. Okay, so there will be a lot of voiceover in this video, and yeah, partly because, I would have liked to have spoken more, but a lot of where we went, it was just so windy. The weather was very, very on and off, so yeah, that's why there's going to be a lot of voiceover, but I'm going to show you where I went. And right now I'm just doing a little bit of sketching. As you can see, I had this idea of, well, I don't think I really had an idea. I just thought dragon and plants. So this was the outcome. I think this was on the first day, or the day when I got to the place where we were staying. Either way, had some little time just relaxing and doing this. So, chilling. Look at that, we have a rainbow! A double rainbow! I love seeing double rainbows. That was very nice. Oh, and yeah, this here, where we were staying, there was this path that had some really cool texture on the stones. Well, I thought it was cool. Here we went to Bath for a day. As you can tell, the weather was really bad, but I've always wanted to go to Bath. So that was a nice day out despite the weather. Okay, this is me in the art shop. I've never seen so much Caran d'Ache stuff in one area. They had pretty much every art brand that I know, and including the pastel brand, which I've never heard of. But honestly, this shop was amazing. I just wish it was closer to home. Okay, we also visited this cider farm. I wanted to do a bit of voiceover here because walking up this hill, it was extremely windy. Very windy. And there's Sada. She certainly enjoyed the walk up the hill. I mean, you're a mountain dog after all. And this was the view right at the top. It's a very, very nice view. But like I said, extremely windy. But thankfully, we actually had good weather whilst we were up there. And yeah, Sala loves the wind. She's enjoying herself. So yeah, overall, it was a very nice place. And I'm sure you noticed off to my left just then, I had my Caran d'Ache crayons all lined out. Well, managed to buy some more, and not gonna lie, this was honestly amazing because it is really hard to find these just loose, where you can just, pick out the ones you want. Well, so I managed to get some new ones in them. I'm going to, I believe they all have different names. Not really paid attention to that before, but I'm going to read out the names of them. This one is saffron. You have saffron orange. This one is moss green. I really like this colour. Toledo brown, this one. This is beige. Turquoise green. Sahara yellow. Olive brown. Desert rose. And this one is crimson. Don't know. You see that? Crimson alizarin? Don't know if I'm saying that right, but those are the colours. Obviously, I only chose the colours that I'm probably going to use the most. So there we go. Got a few more of them. I mean, they're not going to fit in my case anymore, so we'll have to reorganise that, but very happy with them. Almost forgot. Before I went away, I also brought some Posca pens because I wanted to see how well they sort of layer with this kind of mixed media. So I brought a small little pack of them as well, which I will also try out and show you. So we're going to be trying out those new art supplies on the smooth heavyweight paper by Dale Rowney, if that's how you say it. This one just right here. First thing I'm going to try out are the chalk pastels by Sea White of Brighton. I don't have high expectations for these, but like I said, I brought them to try them out and see if I like them and see if I could use them again in the future. So let me try and open this box. So first I'm swatching out the Sea White of Brighton chalk pastels. I don't believe they have names. They look pretty basic, but they come in a nice little case. I'm not expecting like wow quality from these. I mean, I also can't really speak for their other supplies. I'm only familiar with their sketchbooks, which I know are good. I mean, they're good enough for what I use. So I'm just starting to swatch these out. I'm going to blend them out as well, just so we can see how well they kind of smudge and how good they may be for blending. You don't get too many in this set, but I think you get enough certainly for like beginner whatnot. I think it's a pretty decent selection. They are a bit grainy, I think. Some of them blend a lot better than others, and some of them are more pigmented than others. I mean, of course, pigment is very important, but And now I'm just going to see how well they kind of blend into each other. Okay, so here I am. I just swatched out the Derwent pastel pencils. I say that the lighter colours definitely blend better than the darker colours. They are a little bit grainy. I mean, they're not like professional, but if you want to start just getting into using pastel pencils, I think Derwent and these ones are a really good option, and they'll definitely be useful for those thinner lines being a pencil. Okay, so now I'm just going to test out the Caran d'Ache normal graphite pencils that I got. So this one here is completely graphite, like it's just a whole stick of graphite, no wood. So you can get different marks with it because there's just more graphite that can basically touch the paper. I think this one was a 6B. Yeah, 6B. I'm just going to say you don't need really expensive art supplies to, make really good art. It's just, I just stumbled upon these and yeah, only brought a few. Anyway, this was the 4B now. I'm just testing out, doing a few little scribbles. I think if I want to do a comparison video of these and the Faber-Castell ones, that might be interesting. I've not compared them next to each other, but so far quality is amazing because it's Caran d'Ache. Price is not amazing because they're so expensive, but that doesn't matter. So the last one here, again, just doing a few little scribbly scribbles, just getting a feel for them. And now it's time to test out these Poscas. So I did try these when I first got them. I did a few swatches. I just wanted to do it again because they weren't coming out as thick, so I just need to wake them up again. So that's what you're seeing here. I got these two other pastels by the brand Senelia. I really don't know how to say that. Never heard of this brand before. Apparently they do very, very, very good quality pastels. I'm not sure what else they make, but in the shop they had these pastels. I've only got two because they were damn pricey. So I'm going to quickly swatch these out next to the sea white ones, just so I can get a taste of them, Test out the red one first. These are very, very fragile. So they told me in the shop they break very easily. So let me see here. Sorry if you can hear background noise. Like I said, there is gardening work going on. Wow, they feel really sort of, grainy. They feel very rough. Okay, that's one done. Let's try and blend this one out. Okay. I don't know a lot about pastels, so I can't really say, but I think it blended pretty well. Let's try this green one. Okay, this one feels a lot more easier to apply. Let me blend this one out. I really need to clean my fingers. There is chalk everywhere. But I'll try and blend this out. Okay, I think this one blends a tad bit better than the red one. Let me try and blend them together. Okay, that's not really going to work. And blend them together over here. I knew that would make a pretty ugly colour anyway. Okay, so here is the finished piece. I used most of what I brought. I also just finished it off with some of my Faber-Castell polychromos just to help refine it and make it look a little bit neater. Okay, so that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Here's just some more of my artwork and my final pieces. If you like what you see, then please feel free to follow me on Instagram where you can see more work like this, or you can follow me on TikTok where you'll be seeing a lot more sort of sketchbook work. And if you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a little thumbs up and subscribing to my channel to see more artwork. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Bye bye!